Hi everyone, good day. How are we doing? Trust we are fine. Alright, so I welcome us all to another video again. This is the third video on the first video of the second week, and we are progressing in our bootcamp, and I'm going to be talking about a number of things here today. Alright, so first off is I'm talking about financial market analysis, and also I'll talk about some other things aside from financial market analysis. I'll talk about some other things. I write them down here on my phone. So first of all, let me talk about, I expect us to these videos, they are consecutive. Do you understand? So it means the previous ones are prerequisites to this one, so I expect us to have done due diligence. So don't skip this video, don't skip one and focus on the other one, or don't skip one and now start studying the other one. So I want us to be consecutive. Make sure the previous video you've read it over and over again, you've gone through it over and over again before you can proceed to this one. So that's what I want to say. All right, so today I'm going to be talking about financial market analysis, and in financial market analysis we have theory. And what does financial market analysis talks about? It talks about the way we analyze the financial market. The way we analyze. Analysis is what gives us decisions. We are investors. We want to buy, we want to sell. We want to sell the forex market. We want to buy in the market, or we want to sell in a stock market. For example, we want to buy or we want to sell in a crypto market. For example, we want to buy or we want to sell in commodity market. We want to buy or we want to sell in the financial market. Generally, we are looking to buy or to sell. So, but before we can buy or we can sell, we must make analysis to be sure or to know if we are willing to buy or we are willing to sell. Right? So that is how it is. So imagine a trader. If a trader wants to go and buy something in the market, the trader first of all needs to be sure or needs to know everything about what he wants to go and buy. You understand? He needs to know everything about what to go and buy, so as to know the best time to go and buy it. So that's exactly where it is. You don't just want to come into the market or go into the market and just go into the market or anything. You want to first of all pay attention to many things, to know how things are going and how things are doing. So that's just exactly the way it is. So you don't want to jump into the market and just buy at any point or sell at any point. You want to pay attention. So as to be sure that okay, this market to buy, this market to sell, and then you now make decision. Your decision will be based on your analysis. That's what I'm trying to say. So in the financial market, we have three principal ways that we make analysis. So we have three types of analysis that we have. So the first one, which is the most important one, is what we call technical analysis. The second one is what we call fundamental analysis. The third one is what we call sentimental analysis. So these are the three ways to analyze markets, forex markets. These are the three ways that investors analyze the forex market. Do you understand? These are the major three ways. These are the only three ways that you can analyze the forex market. So we we call ourselves technical traders or technical analysts because we are technical analysts and we focus on technical analysis. Even though sometimes we check fundamental, we do some fundamental analysis, and sometimes we do sentimental analysis. Some people do sentimental analysis, some people do fundamental analysis. We just use them to what, to add, to supplement or complement our technical analysis. We are majorly or foundationally technical analysis, right? So that is how it is. We use fundamental sometimes, we use technical, sentimental sometimes, but technical is our like foundation, is our core one, is our major one that we focus on, right? Yes, so that is how it is. That is how it is. That is what? That is how it is, right? So yes, that is how it is. We focus on technical analysis, we use fundamental to supplement it, and we use what? Sentimental also to add to it. We add them to it. So that is what we do. That is what we do. Do you understand? So that is what we do, right? So what is technical analysis? What technical analysis talks about is that what, using historical price charts, to the historical price chart, that is talking about the present price chart or the past price chart, to be able to predict the future price chart. For example, here, see everything that you are seeing here, they are what? They are historical price charts. These are things that price has done in the past. Do you understand? So you can use these things that price has done in the past to predict what price is going to do next, and that is what we call technical analysis. So you are using what you are seeing on this chart to predict the next movement of the chart, and that is what we do. And that's why you see that you see us mark chart, draw one line. That's what we are trying to do. What we are trying to do is what we call technical analysis, right? But we won't be talking about that one today, because that's what we are. That's why we are here. That's why we are going to be focusing on. But the one I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to be talking about fundamental analysis and sentimental analysis. So let me go with sentimental analysis. Okay, fundamental analysis. Let me talk about fundamental analysis. I'll talk about sentimental analysis. I will now go to sentimental analysis first, and then I'll come back to fundamental analysis. So that's the in order of their less importance. So let me say in order of their less importance. So sentimental analysis is what we use least, the least one we use. So we don't really use that one. Some traders use it, but we don't really use that one. So I don't really use that one. So but fundamental we use it, technical we use it. But the technical is the major one that we focus on. You understand? So right. So what does technical analysis talk about? Technical analysis talks about using the word. It's using the news or the events in a particular region or in the economy to predict the possible outcome of that economy. Do you understand? So that is how it is. For example, you can predict that because there is unemployment rate increasing in Nigeria, it means that what, their money is going to be devaluing. You can predict that because there is insecurity in Nigeria, it means that what, their currency is going to be what, devaluing, because people will not want to make transaction with them. As a result of not making transaction with them, it means people will not be able to what, use their currency for transaction, and by the reason of that, that currency is going to be devaluing. So from that you can deduce that what, the currency is going to be reducing. So that's what we call fundamental analysis. Is using the news or the events around a particular economy or around a particular community to predict the nature of the market. So there are some people that focus on fundamental alone, like the institutions, the non-commercial traders, and many people like that. They focus on that thing alone. They don't even use technical at all. That's what institution, hedge funds, that's what they use. Do you understand? So but what we do focus on is technical analysis. So I'm going to talk about everything, the way we can do it. So the sentimental analysis. What does sentimental analysis talk about? You see, what sentimental analysis talks about is that what you check, you check what traders are doing. In sentimental analysis, you check what traders are doing all over the world. What most of the traders are doing. Most of them, are they buying? Most of them, are they selling? Most of them, do they have interest in this particular pair? Most of them, do they have interest in this particular pair? And you now follow the suit. you tend to know what they are doing, so and not make your decision based on what they are doing. So everything boils down to trying to make decision. That's what analysis talks about. Everything boils down to trying to make decision. You get? So that's what it talks about. So but your decision can be based on technical, your decision can be based on fundamental. Technical in the sense that you are seeing historical price movement, the future of the market from the chart, the present of the market from the chart, the past of the market from the chart, and you are using to predict the future of the market. The fundamental analysis talks about you are checking the economy of a country and the news around the events around the economy of a country to predict the future of that country. You understand? So the next one is sentimental. You are checking what people are doing. Are people interested in buying this stock? Are people interested in investing in this stock? And so because you are seeing that people are investing there, you buy it. So sentimental is you see what you see that most people do. You say that people are buying this coin now. Oh, yeah, let's go and buy it. That's sentimental. You don't even do analysis. You don't even know anything about the coin, but because you heard that people are doing it, you are started doing it. And sometimes you make money. People that do crypto, I hear them saying this particular coin is now making money now. Some people will start mining it because what? Because of because of what they heard, that this thing has future, or this particular pie, there's future in this pie. In the next 10 years this pie will become money. So people start mining pie. That's sentiment analysis. So you are mining it because you think that a lot of people are doing it, so you tend to go in the direction that many people are going. So that's what we call sentiment analysis. But the one that we focus on is technical analysis. That's the one that we do, and that's why you see that we keep marking charts every day, right? So in the sentiment analysis, there's something we call commitment of traders. Commitment of traders. I mean number 3 now, sentimental analysis. So there's something we call commitment of traders. There is a body that we call CFTC. It's a United States body. Is the one that regulates the financial market in the United States. So they will gather all the positions that people open, generally by commercial, by not commercial. By commercial I mean people that are retail traders, people like me, myself, and other small traders. Non-commercial are big traders and stuff like that. So people that trade to regulate the economy, they don't trade for money, they trade to regulate the economy and stuff like that. So they gather all the position and they now they post it as a report. So people that are using sentiment analysis, they will go and check the report and find the number of people that are buying, number of people that are selling, and they will use it to make the analysis. I don't use it, but I'll just show you so that you're able to see what I'm talking about. Alright, so this is commitment of trader, CFTC. If you want to go to it, just search commitment of traders on YouTube, on Google, you will see there. So what do? You want to check the number of people that are buying and number of people that are selling the pair you are trading. So for example, let's go to commodity exchange, short formats. So if you come here, you see the asset. This is silver. If you go down, this copper, this gold, SAUSD. Can you see? So a lot of them like that. This cobalt. So that's how it is. So what do? Let us want to trade gold now. What they do is that they have other ways to it. What they do is that they check the number of non-commercial traders, and they check the number of commercial traders, the long position. I told you already that long means buy, short means sell. So the long position, the open position, the everything. So they check it. Okay, what number of people that are buying, what number of people that are selling, what total number of people that are buying. So they now compare it so that they can be able to make their decision. You understand? So their decision on the chart here will now be based on what they saw here. You understand? So that is how it is. That is how it is. So that is the way they do what they do sentimental analysis. That is the way they do sentimental analysis. So that is the way they do sentimental analysis. Yeah, so that is the way they do it. They check the buy, they check the sell, and after that they make their decision. So if they are buying this one now, the way the reason they are buying is because they have checked that one and they are sure of their analysis, so they will be buying. They don't need to draw line, they will just be buying. So that's what they do. But I don't use sentimental analysis. All right, so sentimental analysis, some people, the way other people do sentimental analysis is that this one is still valid. I use it sometimes, but not every time. I use it sometimes, right? So the way they do it is that what there are some indicators that we call sentimental indicators. We call them sentimental market sentiment indicators. That's what we call them. We call them sentimental indicators or market sentiment indicators. So what the indicators do is that they help us to predict the direction of the market based on what many people are doing. So that's what they do. They help you to predict the direction of the market based on what many people are doing. So some people use that, and you can use that sometimes. So as a confluence. So you can use that to sometimes as a confluence. So there's a site called investing.com. We are still on sentimental analysis. Don't forget, we are still on sentimental analysis. So there's a site called investing.com. Investing.com. This is the site, investing.com. Once you come to the site, you can register your account, your Google account, so that you can have account with the site. So the site can help you to predict the direction of the market. So the site has what we call sentimental indicators. So where you come to tools, can you see, and you come to technical summary. So that's where you see it. So you will see what most of this thing are doing. Most of the world are doing. This is US30 Dow Jones. See 5 minutes strong buy, 15 minutes strong buy, hourly strong buy, 5 hours or daily is what? Let me change it to daily. Customize daily. Apply. So can you see daily strong buy on this US30, 15 minutes strong buy, hourly strong buy, monthly strong buy. So it means I can buy. I can go to US30 now and go and buy, because what I'm seeing here is that most of people are buying. So if you can focus on the one that has 15 buy, hour buy, and monthly buy, if the two are the same, buy or sell, like the monthly or the 1 hour or the 5 hour or the daily, depends on the one you customize it to. I think I prefer the daily. Apply. Yeah, I prefer the daily. So if the daily and the hourly and the 15 minutes is the same, like buy, you can go there and buy. You understand? So if the daily and are the same, you can go there and buy. Like Nasdaq now. Nasdaq is having daily buy, 1 hour strong buy, 15 minutes strong buy. You can go there and buy. So that's the way they do it. If you go to Forex, see a Forex here. This is indices. Let's go to Forex. See GBUSD, 5 minutes strong buy, 15 minutes strong buy, hourly strong buy, daily sell. But we want to focus more on daily, because higher time frame are more important than lower time frame. So we want to focus on daily. One that has daily buy, daily 1 hour buy or 15 minutes buy is very good. Or the one that has daily sell, 15 minutes sell, an hour sell. So it's giving like 3 confluence already. So that's the way it is. If I want to trade now, I want to trade based on this, I'll go for this Euro GBP. If Euro GBP is part of my if it's part of my or my analysis, I'll prefer to rather go for this Euro GBP. Why? Because it has sell on on the hourly, on the 15 minutes, and on the GP, on the hourly, on the 15 minutes, and on the on the 1 hour. You understand? So that's what we call sentimental analysis. So some people will use that alone to go and predict their market, and some people make money with it. But I don't advise you to use it every time. You can just use it as a confluence if it's needed, right? Okay, so yes, because I've told you that the one we focus on majorly is technical analysis. All right, so that's how it is. That's how it is. All right, that's how it is. So so that's how it is. That's that about that. So let's move to fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is the what is the news aspect. So I already explained what it is. So there are some sites where we check news to know when news is coming out. So there are major two sites that I use. Number one is investing.com. That's the site that that's the same site that I checked the technical summary now. Investing.com. And sometimes I use Forex Factory. Forexfactory.com. So these sites, you are going to be seeing the news that are coming out. You are going to be seeing them there in this site. You are going to be seeing the news that are coming out. You are going to be seeing them there in this site. You understand? So you will know when news is coming out. Market will move very fast. That's what happened. Like on, let's say on Friday, that's what happened. We are going to US starting now. On Friday, you see that market was sold, and the what sell was very long within a short time. Like this move, this is the move from this point. From this point here, it moved down here in just 5 minutes or maybe 15 minutes, 1 hour. The thing has gotten here. So it's due to news. That's what we call news. There's always volatility whenever there is news. Do you understand? So there's always volatility whenever there is news. So we can come to this chart to check news. So if you want to check news on this site, so the first one, the first place you come to, they will show you news. So that's the economic calendar. You come to economic calendar. You understand? So for today now, there's no news. There's no news for today. Let's go to tomorrow. There's no news tomorrow. Let's go to this week. Let's see this week generally. Can you see on Wednesday we have Euro news, CPI German Euro at what 7 o'clock. 1 o'clock we have PPI. 7 o'clock we have FOMC. You understand? So that's it. On what? On Thursday, it means during this time market is going to be moving very fast. Do you understand? So we have USD news on what? On core CPI. We have CPI on what? On Thursday. We have for CPI on Thursday at 1:30. We have another one at 1:30. Initial job claims. We have another one 16:00 fast 4 o'clock. We have crude oil. So that's how it is. So anyone that has this three star is a very strong news, very high impacting news. That's what we call them. Anyone that has this three star is high impacting news. So that is the way it is. So during this time, if for example, if you are trading GBP USD now, it means there's GBP in your pair, there's USD in your pair. So any news that has to do with GBP and USD will affect your pair. If you are trading Euro USD, it means there's Euro in your pair, there's USD in your pair. Any news that has to do with what? That has to do with your Euro and USD will appear your pairs. Let's assume you are trading Euro USD and the news comes out, and the news for Euro comes out, and the news is positive. Because you are trading Euro USD, what the Euro is the number one currency, so the price will go up. You understand? So if you are trading GBP USD and GBP comes out and GBP is positive, it means GBP USD will go up. But if you are trading GBP USD and the news is negative, it means GBP USD will go down. You understand? So that is how it is. If you are trading GBP USD and there's USD news, if the USD news is positive, what does it mean? It means GBP USD will go down, because GBP USD is the second currency in GBP. You understand? So if you are trading GBP USD and the USD news is negative, it means GBP will now go up, because GBP is the second currency in what, in there. You understand? So that is how it is. That is how it is. So that's the first site. The second site is Forex Factory. This is forexfactory.com. That's second news. Can you see? Once you come there, what are we seeing? News. So anyone that has read here is what is the one that is very important. For example, let's go to where tomorrow. We don't have any news tomorrow. For on what, on Friday we have course PPI. So see that we have, you see that it is red. That's the one that is going to be impacting the market. 130. So if you are trading GBP you expect that what, around that 130 you have high volatility. You understand? So that is how it is. You get it? That is how it is. Yeah. So that is that about that. So those are the major two sides that are used when it comes to fundamental analysis. So example of fundamental analysis was the one I shown you. This another, you see, big move, very long move. You know that is a fundamental. Like, come and see this one now. See this one, from here down to this point. From here down to this point. After it reached here, it now retraced back and now close here. But first of all got here. See this big move. This like how many pips? From here. It's like 275 pips or 270 pips. Can you see? In just what? In just 15 minutes, 270 pips. So that's what happens when there is news. You understand? So that's that about that. That's that about that. So the major news that are important, I'm going to be typing them. Any news that has to do with CPI is very important. Any news that has to do with FOMC is very important. Any news that has to do with NFP is very important. Any news that has to do with unemployment rate is very important. Any news that has to deal with is very important. Any news that has to do with there are many others that are important like that, but these are the major ones that are important. So are the major ones that are important. CPI, GDP2 is important. GDP is very important too. So that is how. So that is just the way it is. That is the way it is. That's it. So that's the example of the news on GBPUSD. Can you see this is the news on GBPUSD from here? Came down, poo, in just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it's down. So the big move that should take you like 3 days, 4 days to do, because there is news, it should just take you just 1 day, poo, just some minute, few moments, it's there. So you have to be careful whenever there is news, so as to reduce your risk and reduce your risk. So there's a strategy we used to use. We call this swallow strategy to trade news. But I'm not going to be teaching you that today. We call this straddle strategy. That is the strategy we use to trade news. You can use it to catch news. So I'm not going to be talking about that today. So I'm going to be talking about that next time. Not the next class, but anytime. I'm not talking about that very soon. So the next class that we have now, which is going to be on Friday, I want us to we'll be talking about, we'll now be starting technical analysis, which is the third one. We're going to be talking about technical analysis, which is the third one. We are going to be starting the 101 of technical analysis. So that's why we are going to be starting. So I want us to please make sure we are following, and then I want us to put in diligence. So make sure you make analysis every day. Trade, just make sure you are trading, your opening position. You are opening position every day and you are following it. Even if you are wrong, it does not matter. You can be wrong, you can be right, it does not matter. Trading does not actually need you to be right every time. You understand? If you are right just once or twice and you can use a very good risk to reward, you still be making money. If you pick 10 trades and you are good with 3 or 4 trades or 5 trades or 3 trades or 4 trades with a good risk to reward, you will still be making money. So trading does not need you to be right every time. You can be right most of the time. You can be right, very true. You can be right, but you can't be right all the time. You can be right most of the time, but it doesn't even mean that you need to be right every time, right? So that's how it is. So we come to the end of this video. So I want you to pick trades. Send me trades. I want to be seeing trades to know that you are following. So I will assume that anyone that is not sending me trade, I will assume that the person is not taking it seriously and the person is not following the class. So if the person asks me a question, I might not be replying. So but anybody that is sending the even if it's losses, even if it's profits, you are sending in the chart, send it to the group, send it to my DM, so I will know that this person is following. Do you understand? So that is how it is. So come here, practice everything, check previous days that we had news, go back to the previous days. From here, go back to the previous days, check the news, go back to the charts, so go and check the day of the chart, go and check how effective the news was. That's an assignment. Just do that. Go here, check on previous days, like 1 week ago, check all the charts, check 5 charts, check 2 charts. Just do the work. Check 2 charts. Go and be checking how effective the news was. So that's just it. These are other news now. See, just that's news. Very fast. That's news. Big move like that. Most times caused by news. Sometimes market can be volatile, but sometimes it's caused by news. So just do that. You understand? Just send me screenshots, send me charts. Let me know that you are following. So that is how it is. And this one I taught it to tools. You come to tools, you can test that too. Come to tools, come to technical summary. So you check the one that have 1 hour, like the major time frame are buys or sells are the same, and you can go on your chart to check if it's correct with what you saw. You can just take your trade. Do you understand? So that is how it is. All right now, so good day.